Hello all, I'm Sai and you're watching The Book Dragon. In today's video, I'm bringing to you a little bookish unboxing. Usually I don't do unboxing videos when I don't have that many books to show, but the three books that I'm going to unbox in this video are books I'm very much interested to read in this year, and of these three books, I'm going to read one of those in this month, that is March itself. So without any further ado, let's get into the unboxing. If you've been following me for quite a while, you know that I post new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, but I'm posting this on an odd day mainly because of the fact that there are not that many books to show, and I don't want to just put out videos for you guys on the specific days just because I have to put out videos, and I just hope you enjoy this. So these are the three books that I availed, and all of them are hardcovers. We'll just get into them and I'll unbox them one by one and show it to you guys and tell what they are about. Guys, this is the one book which I'm been so much anticipated for releasing this year, and you obviously know it if you've been following me for quite a while and how much I love the Shadowhunter Chronicles. So the first book in this unboxing is none other than Chain of Iron by Cassandra Clare. Now this is the collector's first edition. Now the special thing about this collector's edition is that it's a naked hardcover, so there is no dust jacket and everything is printed on the hardcover itself, and also it has some character illustrations kind of things inside, but it does not have any colored illustrations. That's the main part. It has like 6 to 7 illustrations which I'm not going to show right now. You can search it online if you're interested. All of them look really good if you ask me, and this series actually deals with the children from the protagonists of the Infernal Devices, and in order to read the Last of Us series, you must have finished reading the Infernal Devices, because if you start with the Last of Us, you will get totally spoiled for the ending of the Infernal Devices, which you should not get if you ask me, because that ending of Clockwork Princess is just definitely awesome. Okay, it's one of my all-time favorite books right now, and I've been anticipating to read this a lot this year because I've been so much into the Shadowhunter Chronicles. If you've been following me for quite a while, I'm sure that you know it, and this is one of those books which I'm very much waiting eagerly for reading, and just see how gorgeous it is. Also, if you've been following me, you know that I like to coordinate my dress with the books that I'm speaking about in the video, and the reason for me wearing an yellow t-shirt, though it looks so dull on the camera, is due to this cover. I know that I was going to hold this book on the camera, so I wanted to wear something matching to it. So yeah, Cordelia's wearing an yellow gown and I'm wearing a yellow t-shirt. Yeah. The next book. This is another Shadowhunters novels, guys, and it is Lady Midnight, also by Cassandra Clare. There's a little story behind me buying this one, because I've tried buying this hardcover edition of Lady Midnight twice before, and both the times that I ordered before, they sent me huge size paperbacks, which I don't want. I just paid like 500 or 600 rupees in the beginning, and I did not get the paperback. But this one's a little bit too expensive, if you ask me, for an old book. It's over 1,000 rupees in the hardcover copy, but the copy is really beautiful. This is the cover. This series deals with the protagonist named Emma Carstairs, who appears in the last book of the Mortal Instruments called City of Heavenly Fire, and she has a very pivotal role to play in that book. There are certain things that Emma does in that one which set the path for the ending of the last book in the Mortal Instruments, and she is the main character in this one. The main thing which attracts a lot of people for reading this book or this series, which is the Dark Artifices, are the romance, which is forbidden, just like in most of Cassie series. Okay, there's a main romance always, and it has some messed up thing going on in there. It's there in the Mortal Instruments, it's there in the Infernal Devices. I saw some of it in the Bane Chronicles and also Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, and I saw that in Chain of Gold too, but this is the only romance which intrigues me the most, because it's paravedite romance, okay, which is totally forbidden in the Shadowhunter world, and I'm very much excited to get into it and read the series. One more thing which I'm so much waiting to see is that this series has a lot more many characters compared to the Last of Us. In Last of Us we have like 15 main characters. Okay, that itself is a bit too intimidating if you ask me, but this first book is bigger than the first book in the Last House, which is Chain of Gold, and one of the two main characters alone has 6 siblings. Okay, so there are 7 siblings. Also, the way in which Cassie writes sibling dynamics, parentship dynamics and family dynamics is always beautiful, and I just love reading it always, and I'm very much expecting that a lot from the series. Let's just wait and see how much I'm going to like this. This is the last book, and let's just see what it is also. The last book is Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahamsa Yogananda. Okay, this is also a hardcover, and I specifically wanted to buy this edition because I've seen the paperback many times and I don't like that cover of the paperback, and I've also not seen that good quality paperbacks of that book before. So I wanted to wait and buy it in hardcover. I saw this on Amazon and it was just for 277 rupees. Okay, it's over 500 pages long and the quality is just extremely superb, guys. Okay, the papers are thick, everything is just awesome. So if you're interested in buying this book, please do try the hardcover copy. I'm sure that it'll not even cost you 300 rupees, and I'm sure that it'll be very much worth it. Just see how beautiful this illustration in the cover itself is. And one of the main reasons why I bought this rather than any of the other books was because this is one book which my brother has been wanting to read for quite a long time, and he was listening to it on audio, but he was not able to make through it because he wanted a physical copy, and he was also not interested in buying the paperback because it did not look that good. I and my brother, we do want some good looking books. Only the appearance of the book appeals to me a lot as a person, because the more beautiful the cover of a book is, the more chances are for me to read it quick and enjoy it more. So I wanted to buy this edition. It might sound a bit shallow and partial for you, but I'm a visual person, so I like to have beautiful editions of the books that I want to buy, and this is one of those. So if you're planning to buy this, please do consider buying this one. And yeah, it's such a gorgeous, beautiful edition. Guys, I just noticed another thing. Okay, I took off the dust jacket, and guess what? It's printed on the hardcover also. So this is the dust jacket which has the illustration, and the hardcover as a naked hardback also has the same illustration. Okay, it's just so smooth, not even matte, it's smooth. They've not used plastic as far as I know. If there is plastic, there might be that sheen that we can see, which is not here. So it's not plastic, it's matte, and it's just so beautiful, guys. Every side of the book is printed. The back is a bit different on the hardcover and the dust jacket, but they are just so beautiful. Okay, so please do consider buying this edition. It's just a tip from me to you guys. So yes, guys, these are the 3 books that I unboxed today, and I'm going to read Chain of Iron, which is the first book that I unboxed for sure in March. I can just see myself doing it. Okay, and also there's the Tome Topple readathon that's happening between the 14th and 28th of March, which is hosted by my most favorite booktuber, Thoughts on Tomes. So please check out the announcement video. I'll try to link it down in the description if you're interested. The only rule for that readathon is that you should read books over 500 pages in length. There are also some prompts which you can follow, but that's not that much necessary. It's a readathon just to read tomes, that is books over 500 pages, and all these are over 500 pages. I'm not going to read these 2 because I do have some big books in my TBR already for March. I'm going to participate in the Tome Topple readathon, and I tried to read some of the other books from my TBR already, but most of them are just a little under 500 pages. I want to follow the rules, so I'm just going to read Chain of Iron alone. Let's just wait and see if I pick up any other books. Yeah, and that's it for today. If you did enjoy watching today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also share it to your friends. If you want to get more content from me, do subscribe to the channel because I publish new videos every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.